Well, it is the oldest cold case in Iowa, and the details are a little disturbing. Six children and 2 adults were killed with an axe in a house in Villisca, and the killer has never been found. Today, the house is one of the most popular haunted house landmarks in the country.
What's up, guys? It's Triple G Paranormal. Today we're at Villisca House up in Villisca, Iowa.
For those of you guys that don't know, in 1912, 8 people were murdered, 6 kids and 2 adults in these very walls, and is now known to be the most haunted location in America.
So now we're here to figure out if there's something still lingering here inside or if they've already gone away.
And our gal coming back from California, my future daughter, Nicole!
Y'all thought I was really gonna do
The shelf is shaking.
What's up?
Woo, yeah, excited! Woo!
So excited.
Alright, it feels great to have everyone back together in an investigation. It's really exciting for Nicole to be back. We're really excited. We drove 3 hours today to get here.
On 4 hours of sleep. She picked me up from the airport last night.
Yeah. But we got everything that we need. We're gonna finish getting set up, have a quick little rundown of the night, and host our live stream, and then we'll start our investigation. So,
We in this motherfucker!
all right. So we've arrived. We're gonna go upstairs first. Me and Josh are at least. Oh my god. Oh, so there is AC in the house, I guess.
You want to sleep with the ghost?
It's the parents' room. This is the attic.
That's not creepy at all.
That's scary.
Is that the attic?
Yeah. To understand why this house is heavy, we have to go back to Sunday night, June 9th, 1912. It was a normal summer night. The Moore family, Josiah, Sarah, and their 4 kids spent the evening at the Presbyterian Church for the Children's Day program.
They weren't alone. 2 girls, Leah and Ina Stillinger, asked their parents if they could stay the night at the Moore's house, and that decision changed their lives forever.
They walked home around 9:30 p.m. in the dark, not knowing that there was somebody already inside the house, waiting in the attic with an axe.
They all went to bed. Josiah and Sarah in the master bedroom. The 4 more children in their room. And the 2 Strangler girls and Stillinger girls in the downstairs parlor. By midnight. The house was silent.
And that's where the true nightmare began. Somewhere between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. The killer had came down from the attic, and he took Josiah's own axe and started at the top. Was that bad? Should I redo that?
No, So the killer had went into the master bedroom first, where Josiah and Sarah had slept. They didn't even wake up during the attacks. But according to reports, Josiah was the one that took the worst of it, and he was hit so many times that he was left unrecognizable.
Then the killer moved to the children's room and killed Herman, Catherine, Arthur, and Paul. They were bludgeoned in their sleep with no chance to scream and no chance to run.
He went downstairs to the guest room where Lena and Ina were asleep. While 7 of the victims were killed instantly in their sleep, There was one that was still awake. Lena, the older guest, she was still fully awake.
She was found lying crosswise on the bed with a defensive wound on her arm. She tried to fight back, or at least she knew what was happening in those last final moments.
But what makes these killings so gruesome is the fact that the killer didn't leave after he committed the murders. He stayed for many hours after. He covered all the mirrors with cloth. He covered his victims with their bed sheets, and he even left a plate of uneaten food and a bucket of bloody water before he eventually went off into the night.
So by the next morning, they had a neighbor named Mary Peckham. She had noticed that the house was very, very quiet and that no one had came out to do any of their chores. So no one was out doing their chores. All the curtains were closed, and she just thought it was really odd. So she came over and she knocked, and no one had answered the door.
Due to her concern of no one answering, she then called Josiah's brother Ross to come over, and he noticed also that it was strange and used his spare key to open the door. But once he came in, he saw the two still injured girls in the parlor and ran out without a second thought and called the marshal.
When the marshal came, there was so much blood that they considered it to be a bloodbath. The whole town went into panic, buying locks for the doors, keeping the doors locked, and buying shotguns and sleeping with them.
And because the killer was gone, there was no fingerprints, no DNA, and no motive. Just a house full of bodies in a town full of secrets.
So who really did it? For years, the town pointed fingers at each other, but it eventually came down to three main suspects.
So the first one was a man who was a senator. His name was Frank Jones. He was a very local and powerful man, and was rumored and known to hate Josiah more. Josiah had quit working for him and had started a business out of rival business. He had started a rival business. Some people think that Jones may have hired a hitman to take out the entire family, and the still injured girls just happened to take the fall as well since they were in the house.
The second suspect was a traveling preacher known as Reverend George Kelly. He was a traveling minister who was in town that night and was known to be unsettling, and was actually arrested twice for murder, but was acquitted.
The third suspect, with the most unknown of them all, is a serial killer. The man's name is Henry Lee Moore. He had no relation to any of it whatsoever. He killed his own family with an axe months later. Some believed a Midwest American was traveling by train, hopping off in small towns, clearing an entire house before hopping back on the train and moving on to the next one.
We may never know who held the axe that night, but standing here now, you can feel that the story isn't over.
The suspects are gone and the victims are buried, but whatever remains in this house is still here, very strong.
So with all the history and knowledge that is known all over, we just have to talk about why we're here. And so today we set a motive on what we were coming here to experience and the evidence that we were hoping to capture, and we had one particular question in mind. So we don't want to just see what spirits are here. It's not about just seeing a famous house anymore, because over 100 years now this case has been cold.
So 8 people lost their lives, and whoever did it went off into the night and was never prosecuted for what they did. So that's why our mission here tonight is more than just, a jump scare on camera.
So our goal tonight is pretty simple. We just want to know who and why this happened. We just want the truth, and we want to know who was actually in the attic waiting for the Moores to come home. Was it Frank Jones?
Was it George Kelly?
Or was it the traveling lady? Not only who, but why this family, why the Stillinger's girls, why did they cover the mirrors? There's a psychological footprint left in this house, and we're hoping The spirits are still here and are ready to talk about it.
So we were just looking for a name and we're looking for why the killings happened and if there was a motive. We want to see if we can get a response that answers our questions. Maybe it's one of the listed suspects, or maybe it's one that the history books haven't covered yet.
It's 2026, and the wars and Stillingers never got justice. Tonight, we are just hoping to give them a voice.
Let's see if the town of Villisca is going to give up their dirty secrets.
Dun, dun, dun! All right, guys, so we just got off of our live stream, so we are going to head inside the house, start our night of investigating. It's gonna be a long night, but we are ready.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were on.
But yeah, here we go. I thought you were holding the door.
Are you waiting for him?
Are you guys?
Why did he wait so long to go pee?
Okay. All right, guys. So while they are downstairs setting up the space down there, we are traveling up the stairs to the attic where we will be placing these objects and letting the energy speak for itself.
We also have a few more cat balls that we didn't bring up with us that we can put somewhere.
Yeah. You can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. The door is like half my height, so might be moving a lot. And I can barely fit through the door.
Oh goodness, I have not been up here yet. Okay, so since we are place this right here, hopefully this is a good angle to be honest, but so here is our REM pod. I'm going to turn it on and we will cool. So we will set our REM pod right there. As for the light, oh, there is some chimes up here, so I'm wondering if we should place this in the other room. What do you think?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, it's a drop in temperature. Record. Which is crazy because the temperature is dropping.
And it's hot as fuck
And
in
it's
here.
it's hot in here. And not only that, but heat rises. Nope, leave it. That means when it's going fast like that, that means that there's an instant drop in temperature. That is quite literally insane.
I was gonna reset it to see if it...
It's like seared it out.
Yeah.
So just leave it like that, and I guess we will just...
Check back on it later.
Where can we set up my phone? I will leave my phone up here recording.
So right now, Nicole and Josh are upstairs setting up a REM pod and a bell to put on the door of the attic, or some door up there. I'm not sure if the attic even has a door. I don't remember. What's up?
Isn't the temperature blue?
That means it's getting warmer if it's red. So right now, while I'm talking, this REM pod in here is going off.
And there's no heat in this house. So.
And just for context, this is the parlor room where Ina and Lena were murdered.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so there's bells in here, then let's put this in
The parents' room. We could do it on like the corner of railway right there.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah. Do it right here.
Well, it's not going to hang right there, but we can put it right here on this, right there. Alright guys, so we have just set up our equipment. We'll probably go back downstairs right now to meet up and converse with the other members of our group. But we just wanted to go ahead and speak to whatever spirits may be here right now and let them know that if they feel comfortable, they may communicate with us. We did put, a bell here in the parents' room. There is also bells throughout the house, and we have our REM pod in the attic. So if there is any spirits here who would like to communicate with us, you may do so using any of the bells. We have a REM Pod in the attic, so you may go ahead and get close to that, and the REM Pod will set off a beeping noise. Is it dropping temperature?
I just set it off and you said if there's anybody here.
If you go ahead and get close to our REM Pod, which is that little black and red.
Well,
okay.
thank you for turning off our light.
Thank you for that.
I guess we're gonna go back downstairs.
You can go. You're everybody.
They should be on the way back down. You can come over here.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was just too focused looking at you.
So Nicole's upstairs, Josh is upstairs. The REM Pod just went off at its heat detection. But a little known fact about this house is there is no electricity in this house whatsoever. The one source of electricity that we have is one extension cord that is through the door in the kitchen, and it's laying in there, and it's
Wired to the barn.
wired to the barn, but there's nothing hooked up to it.
You
There's
might
nothing.
also see that they have AC systems in here, but those are wired to a light post outside that are hardwired to the electricity of the
Yes.
town. So inside the house there is no electricity. But just for context, right now we're in the parlor room, and like we said earlier, that was the 2 guests that stayed. Supposedly the killer was known to be in the attic, and that was based off of them finding cigarette butts in the attic, and that he went from the attic to the family room, which we will show you once we're upstairs, took out, what was his name, Josiah and his wife, and then they went to their 4 kids?
The 4 kids' room.
Their 4 kids' room that was next door and they had a connecting hallway, which would have made it very easy for the killer to go from one room to the other. And then once he was done with that, he came down here, killed the 2 guest girls, and the oldest, Lena,
yes.
was, like we said on our live stream, if you guys watched it, was found to have a defensive wound on her arm, and supposedly there were signs of blood smear, and so right now the temperature is getting warmer from the room with the REM Pod right now is what the sound you guys is hearing is, but there were signs that she was pulled on down from where she was killed originally, or where she was originally laying, due to a blood smear on the sheet, and had her dress pulled up showing signs of assault.
So my one question right now is, so they said in all the history that we looked up that Lena and Ina Stillinger were in the parlor room. This is considered the parlor room, but they have that room set up as the bedroom, so I don't know. They call that the Stillinger room because that's where their bodies were found. And I don't know if, this house has been redone or fixed up in a way, and maybe this was all one room at the time or whatever.
Supposedly it's all original, like all of the furnitures and like the bed frames and stuff like that is original to 120 years ago when these crimes took place.
Yes. Yeah, like we were saying about the electricity, like Corey was saying, is that there are 2 AC units on those far walls, and one in the Stillinger room and one upstairs. The one upstairs was like, it was blowing warm air, but it wasn't like it was like maybe like 65 degrees. So it wasn't like, it's not like it's freezing in here right now.
I will say I do in here, it's very cold.
It's so
and
cold
like
here.
colder
So the
than
fact
what
that
an
that
AC
is-
unit would make.
Yes, and so the fact that that thing is going off saying heat detection is kind of a little odd.
We understand that you're here.
Did you guys record anything?
Yep. Our EMF, or not EMF, REM Pod is going off.
The temps.
The temp is
Ours is too. Is it red?
no, ours is dropping in temperature.
Ours is raising.
And we were
Our
recording,
light keeps going off.
and our light shut off.
That happened at the
Almost.
Sally
Yes,
house.
and no, get this. What did I do when I pulled those out of the box?
You put new batteries.
I put new batteries and I opened them, but before I put new batteries in them, I turned them on and I said these kept going off at the Sally house, and I held them both on, and they did not turn off. I had them on for like 3 minutes.
Yeah. So
But then I put new batteries in them and put them back in the case. All right, so we're here at the Villisca Axe Murder House. We're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves so you guys get comfortable with us and we're comfortable with you. We just want to let you know that we're here to cause no harm to you. We're not here to by any means disturb you. We just want to figure out the truth and maybe help you guys voice anything. and get your guys' story out there so you guys can hopefully get justice for what happened in this house back in 1912. Our group is called Triple G Paranormal. I'm Ayana.
I'm Corey.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Josh.
I'm Shayna.
So we're just going to ask you some questions. We have 2 devices. We have one placed in the room right off the parlor and one upstairs in the attic. If you get near those devices, it will let off a beep noise. That device will not hurt you in any way. It won't hurt us in any way. It's just a device to let us know that you are around. Hopefully if you set off the one upstairs, we can hear it. We're going to test it out. We're going to try to be very quiet to give you time to answer the questions that we have. Please understand that while we're asking you questions or anytime that we're in this house, you are not allowed to touch us in any way or harm us in any way, and we will do the same for you.
Dude.
So like I said, if you get close to the devices, they have a little red light on them, on both of them. If you get near them, there's a little silver antenna that if you get near, it will set off a beeping noise. It's not loud, it's not harmful in any way, it just lets us know that you are here. It doesn't matter which one you touch. We just want to know if you're here and if you're willing to communicate with us. So if you could set off one of them to let us know that you're here and want to talk to us, feel free to do so at any time.
There is also bells set up upstairs around the house, in the attic, in the parents' room, in the girls' room. If you do not want to interact with the REM pods, you can go set one of those off to let us know your location within the house.
You can come out of your room. We're not going to hurt you.
Yeah, we just want to talk. If there's any of the more children here or any of the Stillinger girls here, in my hand I have a colorful light up cat ball that I'm just going to place on the floor. You have free will to touch it, play with it, roll it around if you'd like. It again won't hurt you. These are toys for little cats, kittens, and it just lights up. The thing is gonna roll everywhere.
If there's a specific part of the house that you would like us to move to, you could also set off one of our equipment indicating to move up there, or one of the bells. Would you like us to move to the attic?
Upstairs is going on.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the attic.
Alright, so we can move upstairs really fast, and we hope to communicate with you up there.
It's hot up here.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Why did we want this?
Cole, you put a light here.
So right now we're in Josiah and Sarah's room. This was the parents' room where the first murders took place.
Yes, so it is said that the killer has walked out through this door, which is considered the attic. It's like a crawl space room. Had walked out of the attic, went into this room, killed them, walked straight in here, and killed the children. So you can see that there's no exit besides past the killer that the kids could have ran. So even if they did want to get up and run, they couldn't have.
Okay, there's a little bell here, and all you have to do is touch it like that, and it'll just make a little noise, a little dinging noise.
I feel heavier in here.
I feel hot as fuck. Oh, sorry. I feel hot. But just to go to show you, so when he... Is that one of the more children trying to get our attention? Awesome. We're so glad that you're here to talk to us. So how we use this bell is if you make it go off for once, that means yes. Setting it off 2 times means no. Do you think that you can handle that when we can ask you some yes or no questions?
What were their ages?
The oldest one was 12. There was 10, 7, 5, and 11, and then 12. Yeah. Would you rather just play with the bell and get a feel for it before we start asking you questions? You can touch it, mess with it all you want, set it off 100 times. REM Pod's turning off.
What? That was in the toy box?
That's crazy.
Here. That's sick. Alright, well, we're gonna go into the... I don't think we should all go in that attic. That floorboard's a little... This one sounds a little messed up.
Probably because it's old.
We're gonna leave you alone. You can mess with the attic or anything. We don't want to disrupt
They were
you.
probably like, yeah, we know what this
What did I
does.
say? You mess with the bell, not the attic. I did not mean to say that.
Yeah, and for those wondering, when we mean by intentions, it's basically just putting out there for the spirits or whatever to know that how our comfort level and setting boundaries in order for them not to cross them. Look at all these coins up here.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier.
There's so many.
It's going up downstairs.
Is that you downstairs setting off the REM pod? So we set a little ball right here on the step. Now this one's going off.
Oh shit.
That was me. That was me.
Sorry. Right now?
No.
What is that blinking?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen it. It was a blue.
Turn the
Get the lights
on
on.
this off.
No, it's not doing it now.
No, it just flashed once.
It like
was
flashed
a
against the
blue-
wall and it was bright blue.
Like the whole room?
No, it was like a streak, but it
Just
wasn't
like
it wasn't like that because like that like goes red, blue.
That's what
red.
It
I
was
thought
from
it.
inside, not outside.
Oh,
No, it was
man.
all against there. What?
Ah,
What? What?
my ears are ringing.
They might be talking about our girl Shayna.
When they came back, they had set intentions and talked about how that.
That's not you.
That's not me.
Are you angry with us because we're taking videos of the dolls?
Anyways, there was sand up here, and they had come up here to investigate. And in the sand, there was this is the first place. Like they were just doing a tour and walking around, and in the sand, the medium's name was like written in the sand. But they had been up here earlier, and it wasn't.
What the heck?
Whatever entity is here with us, would you like to have a conversation with us?
Okay. If you're still here and would like to communicate with us, awesome. So I'm going to take it that you're here and ready to talk to us. So again, guys, there's no electricity in this room or in this house for that to be going off by electricity. Those are like high spikes. Pink is the highest. And green is the lowest.
Which means like it's like
Could you set it off to pink? Oh.
when it's all going off like that's because they're touching it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for setting off our REM pod. May I ask you a question?
If you would like to answer some questions, you can ask your question now.
Are one of the children here in the attic with us?
I heard a kid laughing, so I thought maybe somebody was outside, but I didn't see anybody out there.
Are you one of the Stillinger girls?
A laugh of a kid, but far away, like it'd be outside.
Right.
Paul was one of the little boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paul Boyd.
Yeah. Is Paul here with us?
Is Ina Stillinger here with us? Hi, Ina. It's nice to talk to you. So we have a little cat ball that's sitting right next to the REM pod. It's a little ball on the ground. If you go near it, if you touch it, it will light up. You can roll it if you'd like to. That's another great way to let us know that you're here and would like to talk to us.
We also have a red ball here if you would like to play with us. We can pass the ball to you. You can pass the ball to us. Again, we are not here to cause you any harm.
Ina, are you still here with us? Did you say something? You didn't say nothing? Bro, I said, Ina, are you still here with us? And I swear to God, I heard someone say no. I swear to God. Are you sure you didn't say nothing?
I didn't say anything. I have my phone right there recording too, so we'd be able to play it back.
It sounded like no.
Is there
Like
somebody,
right here, like right there.
Is there somebody else in here that would like to communicate with us? Or something else?
Fucking weird, bro.
So Ina was just in here with us. Is her sister Lena in here with us? What were the other little girls' names?
Do you want me to go read them?
You don't have to.
It's fine, I can't.
Where do you have it?
It was Paul, Arthur Boyd, Catherine, and Herman.
And Herman?
Herman? Is that you?
So we see that you're setting off the temperature. Could you touch the antenna so the lights light up? The lights are green, yellow, blue, and pink. They can be really pretty. And if you touch it, it will light them all up. Kind of like how you guys were doing a little bit ago. Is Arthur Boyd here? Arthur, I can see you really like the REM pod. Can you do that again? All you have to do is touch it and it'll light it up. Or maybe Herman, Catherine. It's really nice to talk to you guys. Would you guys like to play a game with the REM pod? So we're going to play a game. So since there's 4 more kids, are you ready?
Okay. Oh wait, do you want to have her sit right there because of the camera?
All right, so since there's 4 colors and there's 4 more kids, are all the more kids here? Perfect. So we're going to set green. The green light is going to be Herman's light. Can Herman light up the green light? Could Boyd light up the green light? Awesome. Herman, can you light up the blue light? Boyd, I see you. I see you, bud. Yep. You're lighting that green light up for sure.
Boyd's his middle name.
If you want, we would have answered Arthur.
Do you like Boyd instead of Arthur?
So when your answer is yes, you light up your light. If it's no, don't touch it at all. Now ask the question again.
Now they're all in there.
Oh, is all your guys' answers yes? Well, can we assign more colors to everybody? Thank you, Boyd. Catherine, can you light up the pink light? That is the light. Can you point to it? It's that one.
It is the light that is closest to me. My hand is right here next to it.
Boyd, can you show them how to light up the light? You're doing a great job. Can you show Catherine how to light up the pink light? Gotta get a little closer to light up the pink light.
I think.
Okay, Boyd, could you light up the pink light? He's like, no, green's mine, girl.
Boyd, is it just you in here?
The way that you will light up the pink light is by getting as close as possible to the antenna, to the REM pod. The farther away you are will be green. The closest will be pink. So can your sister light up the pink light for us? Would you prefer just to speak directly to us? Herman.
Boyd, Catherine.
Paul?
Paul. Paul, are you here? I know Paul was quite young. He was 5 years old. Is that correct?
That looks like
Temperature.
Let me move this out of the way so my camera can get the...
Oh, yeah. Boyd, are you still here? Who else is here with us? Can someone else set off the REM pod if you're not Boyd?
Discord had a notification, and it made my video stop.
Okay, if it's Boyd, will you stop lighting the lights up? Okay, I saw someone lighting up the yellow light. Could Paul light up the yellow light? So you just gotta get a little closer than what Boyd got.
It's hot.
Oh god, what's your battery percentage at?
Mine's at 38. I was at like 50.
67.
Probably because it's up against that light.
No,
Oh, it's not on there?
no.
Where is it
Could be
at?
because your
My
flash-
phone is
Sitting up
just right
against
there
the doorway.
recording.
It could be because your flashlight was also on and it was true.
Oh yeah, your flashlight would make it hot.
That's really hot, bro.
Boyd, are you still here? Would you still like to talk to us? Would you like to answer some questions? Maybe you can help your siblings show us or show them how to light up the lights, and maybe you can answer for your siblings because I'm seeing that you really like to light up the lights. You can light up to whatever color you want.
Green.
Would you like to answer a personal question? So if I may ask, did you know the individual who murdered you?
He was asleep. He wouldn't know.
Wasn't Paul the one that woke up? No, it was Lena.
It was Lena. She was awake the whole time.
Is your mom and dad still here?
I can pull it back
I don't
up.
remember how long ago. Oh, I see you messing with the light again. Are you messing with us?
Boyd, is your favorite color green?
Can I ask you a question?
We need to do our second investigation.
I heard something.
Did you hear that?
I did too.
It sounded like a truck hitting the pothole, though.
Did you hear that too?
in here and try to get it pulled.
Are you ready for me to ask you a question? I can see you're trying to get our attention. Remember, setting the lights off gives us a response that you mean yes. If you don't touch the lights, that means no. Is Boyd still here? Is Paul here? Hi, Paul.
Paul likes yellow.
And it's the yellow light.
And you're lighting up the yellow light.
Isn't that the one you asked him to light?
Yeah. See, I told you this device isn't going to hurt you. It's just for fun. It's just pretty colors that we can see to let us know that you're here and wanting to talk to. Okay, Boyd.
You can take turns.
That would make sense. That
Oh, and there's blue.
And there's blue. Herman, would you like to be blue?
Isn't Boyd's the middle name for Herman?
Arthur.
Josh, set up that rocking horse thing.
Here, I'm going to mess with this cat ball, and I'm going to show you what it's like. So this one also lights up. Really pretty. Oh, if I can hold it. Really pretty colors. So I'm going to set it here, and if you roll it around.
Sorry, guys. That was like the scariest notification thing I've ever
Why did it
heard.
echo like that?
Sorry, that was Bree, guys.
Do you guys want to mess with the ball? So when it stops lighting up, feel free to touch it. You can roll it around. We can roll it back and forth with one another. So if you move it at any point, it will light up. And we can see that you're here playing. Would you want me to roll it first? Here, I'm going to go ahead and roll the ball. And I'll show you when you roll it, it starts to light up. Do you think you could roll it too?
Yeah,
Dude, read this one.
Most of these.
It's like scratched and the paper is all scratched and the words are huge.
Oh,
Did you read it
the
too?
pink light lit up.
Catherine, was that you? Could you light it all the way up to the pink? You got to get a little closer.
Most of these papers though are saying that they're like sorry for like taking pictures or videos of the dolls.
So I have a question. Do you not like when we are recording the dolls?
Do you not mind it?
Did you want to go back to playing a game?
You want to play a game.
Well, move the ball.
Catherine, I see the pink light. Is that you? Oh, you all are four are here. That's great to hear. And great to see, I guess. I hear it.
Right.
Okay.
Did you like school? They don't want to talk to me. Yo,
Oh, Boyd likes school.
I like school.
Great.
Herman, did you like school?
Carnelian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Paul, I see you on yellow. Can you light it all the way up to the next notch to make it blue?
Oh.
Oh,
I need a blue one.
Herman and Catherine did not like school.
Didn't like school.
That's okay, I didn't either.
Would you like us to read some of the notes?
It's temperature. It means it's raising. I mean, it is pretty stuffy in here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy though, because before the temperature was dropping.
Yeah.
And it was dropping
It-
fast.
So I'm gonna ask.
What was your favorite subject in school? Was it math?
Just stand up, Madeline.
Stand up where?
Not in here. Ow.
Was your favorite subject writing?
Ow. Oh. I hit my noggin.
Let me guess. Your favorite subject was recess. You liked playing outside, didn't you? Well, to a 5-year-old, that's a subject.
How
was
about
my favorite
art?
subject.
Not even. What did you like about school?
Did you like having friends and playing with other kids?
What were their friends' names?
Ina and Lena. Are Ina and Lena here with you guys?
Did you guys go run off and hide?
Is that the game you guys wanted to play, was hide and seek? That's not fair. At all.
Dude.
Well, we're going to go back down to the parlor, and we're going to use that REM pod to try to talk to you guys. So if you guys want to meet us down there and talk to us down there, maybe you feel more comfortable. We'll see you down there, okay? Do we want to go ahead and just, turn that one off and take it downstairs since we're about to go take a break?
Yeah, we can.
That way it stays...
Boyd,
Boyd,
are you back?
do you want to go downstairs? You want to stay upstairs? In the attic? Okay, we're going to turn this REM pod off. So if you light up those colors, it'll let us know you're saying bye, and we're going to see you downstairs. Or did you already run off again?
Or was that somebody else other than Boyd?
I think Boyd likes to play games.
Boyd, are you being a silly goose?
She's crazy.
I really hope that was your mom.
Were one of you guys...
Yeah, I'm moving around.
No, not you, girl. I heard someone talk to me a little bit ago, and I thought it was my mom, but I heard someone say no. Was that one of you more children? That sounded bad. Or was that Lena and Ina answering me? I heard someone say no when I asked a question earlier. Was that one of you guys?
Well, I'm getting chills.
I think you guys are hiding from us.
One last time, if you would like us to stay, you can set off the REM pod.
Oh, I don't stop. It's getting dark. Oh shit.
Iona,
It wants us to stay.
it wants us to stay.
Boyd, is that you that wants us to stay up here?
All the lights went off.
Would you like us to move to your guys' room? Okay. So, can we turn the lights off really fast?
Did you not hear them footsteps on the stairs?
Turn all the lights off. Thank you. Would you like us to stay or go into your guys' room?
Oh, I have a heart attack.
Why?
Have one of them walk in there for a minute.
Nicole, make that same foot pattern that you just did from your spot. Go back to where you're standing or sitting and then walk back over here.
Yeah, because I didn't even get up.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
All right, we're going to move the REM pod to your guys' room then. Is that okay?
One last time, if you'd like us to stay in the attic, set off the REM pod.
I'm stand over here where I was when she walks across the floor.
Are you guys in the bedroom with us? Did you guys follow us in here?
Well, you know what's
Or are you playing tag right now?
You know what's actually insane? So, if Boyd is the individual that is communicating with us, he is quiet and shy. And an animal lover, though.
I have a pet dog. Her name's Daisy. My mom called her a summer sausage this morning.
Catherine loved school plays.
They were in a play.
Herman
Not
was
really.
the protective older brother who loved machines
Came out.
and even helped his dad at the store. Catherine was outgoing and bossy in a sweet way, and she loved school plays. Arthur was quiet, shy, and an animal lover.
Oh my goodness, I see you found our bell.
Oh,
Is that Catherine?
saying Yeah, we love that.
This book is open
I was
to
saying Boyd.
a poem
I was
called
talking about Boyd.
Was that Boyd? Are you messing with our Belle now?
And then Paul, the baby of the family, had a favorite red wagon and wanted to sell tractors like Papa.
Aww.
This book is
Who is
open
that?
to a poem called
Is that Paul? Paul, did you like tractors?
Good and Bad Children.
Traders.
Should I read it?
I think I messed up downstairs.
That bell that you just messed with, it goes off when you stand close to it. You could touch it. If you touch it, it'll just ding. It's like a little bell.
I won't hurt
If you set that close to it, it's going to set it off.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that thing's still electric. And that detects magnetic. That bell won't hurt you. It just makes sounds. It just dings. Yep, just like that. It's actually real fun. If you want to answer any yes or no questions, we can play that. And you can set that off right now, and that'll let us know that you're ready to play a game with us. Don't feel like you're obligated to play a game. You don't have to. You can go back to touching the pretty lights on the floor.
I've also set up a ball on Paul's bed, and
It's just me walking down the stairs.
you can knock that over to let us know that you're there.
Yeah, they all four of them slept in this room.
He was 5.
Sometimes
Oh,
when you
was that meaning that you're ready to play with us? Okay, if you step away from it and stop it, we can start our game. Is this Paul we're talking to? Awesome. Can you step away? Hi, Paul. I heard that you like tractors. Did you like tractors?
Are you recording?
Is there someone crying downstairs?
Is it one of the Stillinger girls? And just so you know, we're not leaving permanently. We're just taking a break. We'll come back and talk to you.
Is that okay with you? Can you step away from the bell now? That noise?
The beeping noise. All right, now we're gonna go take our break. Is that okay?
You are the best. Thank you so much for talking with us. We really appreciate it. We're gonna go back inside, do another investigation. We just got done taking a break out here in the barn.
Sorry.
Language.
Gosh. Currently 11 o'clock at night. I didn't. Was that the ghost? Okay, so what we're gonna do first?
Really nervous.
What we're gonna do first is we're gonna split up for this next investigation. So me, Josh, and my mom are gonna be outside. Not outside. We're gonna be downstairs. Oh my god. We're gonna be downstairs. And then Nicole and Corey are gonna go upstairs and they're gonna perform an Estes method. Did you bring your headphones?
Yeah, I got him.
I did.
Okay. We're gonna do an Estes method.
I thought we were doing that after.
No.
Where is the outline?
So, anyways, let's look at the outline first. All right, so we're going to be splitting up for this next investigation. 3 of us, me, Josh, and my mom, are going to go upstairs. We're going to perform an Estes method. Corey and Nicole are going to sit downstairs. They're going to be quiet, no talking. They can record and just see if the REM pod goes off, just so their presence in the house, and catching footage down here. And then we're going to do a 15-minute switcheroo, and then they'll go upstairs and do an Estes method as well. So that's where we're going to go. Upstairs.
I do have a
I feel
question.
better in the
I
sun.
do have.
Okay, guys, so my mom is sitting right there off camera, but we're going to do an Estes method. I'm going to be asking questions. My mom is just going to be kind of an observer. If we see any or hear any noises, if the cat balls go off, she'll be paying attention to that, and she'll alert us like, hey, cat ball, or whatever else. We have the REM pod obviously on. Josh is going to be obviously the vessel. He's going to be the one on the headset for this session.
Hold on a second. Sorry, guys, I'm struggling.
We forgot our blindfold downstairs.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this.
And those stairs are really steep, and I ain't walking back down them right now. Hi, so sorry, we're having a little problems with our device. So we're up here doing a different style of investigation. So this one is called an Estes method. For an Estes method, we have Josh here, who has a pair of headphones on, and it's connected to a radio. So if you can find a way to use this radio and communicate with us.
Done.
Are you done talking?
Draw. Hello.
Hi. Are we talking to one of the Moore children?
Hi.
Hi. Is this
Prove.
boy?
Good. On the surface.
So, I'm going to communicate to you. I'm going to ask you questions. Yeah, I'm going to ask you some questions. And you're going to use this radio that is connected to the headphones that are over Josh's ears. And he's going to be able to hear everything that you're saying. So if you have something to say for our questions, you can use Josh and he will be able to tell me what you're saying. Does that make sense?
Have this.
That I'm pointing at is just a phone. We just have a timer set for how that we're gonna have set over here.
Kids.
Are we talking to the Moore kids? Is Boyd here?
No.
Are we talking to Catherine? Would she like to communicate with us now? Are we talking to Sarah or Josiah?
Mrs.
Sarah, is that you?
Catherine.
Oh, Catherine?
Process.
Yep. Are you trying to process everything that happened here? It's
Demon. That.
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop Josh, and we're gonna rotate, and I'm gonna put the headphones on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. So don't leave, and we can continue talking. Okay?
Get out. Are we still talking to Catherine? Is there anyone in here that would like to talk to us?
A woman back.
A woman is here? Are we talking with Catherine? I know you said while I was under.
Yes.
Yes. You said.
Yes.
You said.
Spirit. The adults. 2. Planned.
It was planned. Was it planned by 2 adults?
Yeah. So we decided that instead of splitting up, this looks so insane. Instead of splitting up, we're gonna keep the same energy and have 3 go back upstairs. So I'm just gonna be the observer recording, and they're gonna switch off and do Estes method for about 7 minutes each. So
Are we talking to somebody who knew the parents?
Yeah. 4.
Is this the Reverend? Are we talking to the Reverend?
Did you know who Frank Jones was?
Yeah.
Are you Frank Jones, or did you know him?
Do you? I can't.
Can
Friends
you,
with.
you work for this man?
Bodies.
Did you see the bodies of the Moore family and the Stillinger girls?
Coming. See?
Is there something you're wanting me to see?
Time.
It is 11:50.
It is time
Hurry.
for her to be done.
Oh shit! You said hurry.
Bro.
You said
You
time
said time?
the second you were done.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Like I said, you had 2 minutes left at 11:58. And I looked at my watch and you said time, and now
it
it's
literally
11:50.
just turned 11:50, and then you said hurry.
Time, hurry.
That sounded like me.
So,
That was weird.
But you can't tell me that hurry sounded like me.
okay,
Like
so,
on the phone.
so I heard a name in it.
I heard it say Catherine. You didn't say it though.
I didn't hear Catherine. I heard one of our names. And
What?
I didn't say it because I wasn't sure if I heard it or not, but I'm pretty sure I heard it, and I swear I think, like, on everything I love on my cat's life,
Not Cash.
like, on my mom's life, I swear I thought I heard it say Josh.
Yeah. And I was like, I know it's not me because my name is not on the radio station.
Did something make you commit this crime?
Several.
Was it something stronger than you?
$1,000. They're fake. Hey.
Are you referring to the business?
Every Monday. Slash. Maple.
Sunday, I think.
You will.
It was after church. So into a Monday night.
Are you reliving the murders? The deaths? Is that what you mean by Monday? Every Monday?
Of course.
Are you in the other room? In the children's room?
Left. Straight harm. It's time.
Can you tell us who killed you?
During.
He said it's time. And what time
They
did
know.
the kill was having? They said between what times?
Miss.
12 and 5.
He said at exactly 12 o'clock.
Is this the time when the killing started?
We had a funny thing happen. So Nicole, I had stopped Nicole because like she kept like breathing heavy and the bandana wasn't over her nose. So I went to move it and we were talking about it and I told her, I said, you have 2 minutes left. That was 11:58. She put the head things back on, she started talking, and then she said, it's time. And I looked down and it was 11:50, meaning 2 minutes had passed.
And then it
I
said,
hurry.
Yeah. And then and she kept saying, She kept saying, it's there, coming. And so Corey looked out the doorway and it said, as soon as he looked, it said, see?
And when she took her headphones off and her said, it's time, hurry, I swear it said hurry again, and it sounded literally just like me as if I was like,
Oh,
watching
and then
it
What
we-
room were you in?
Yeah.
We're in the attic room.
Were you moving around a lot?
I mean, I was laying on the ball and I was like rocking like this.
Dude, I was like stressing me out. I felt like I was pushing my foot
Sound
into
We
like
do
you're
got something to
coming
say,
up
though,
and
when we
down
get out to the
stairs
barn.
a lot.
Uh-oh.
I
do you
said
mean?
what?
I said we do have something to say when we get out to the barn.
What do you mean?
You'll find out. Okay, guys, so we've gotten to the barn. I mean, Corey's not in here yet, but we kind of already talked about it with everybody else while we were upstairs. It was just something that was heard on the spirit box.
Oh.
What to say?
Okay, so for one, it was going really fast. I heard 3 men talking and almost like a
Were
childlike
you the
voice.
last one on the spirit box by chance?
No.
Okay.
But as they pulled me out, when I started saying, you know, see, hurry, it's time, all that other stuff, I didn't say it in the moment because it kind of threw me off, and I wasn't like, I second guessed myself on what it said, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I quite literally, like I told them, on my mom's life, right? And I don't put things on her life unless I'm being serious. It said one of our names. And
You
it
say
said,
my name?
it said Josh's name.
Every time,
What
bro.
about him?
It
just-
just said Josh. And it was a
That was
man
it?
that said it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, guys, anyways, so.
Is that what you're gonna do when you're behind the camera now?
Just go.
Yeah. All right. Let me take a deep breath. After all the thrusting and humping in here, our next investigation is something we've never done before. It's called the isolation roulette technique, where we will be separated all through the house with different equipment, asking questions while someone is on the Estes method. And we're hoping this works out. I guess this is trial and error. If it doesn't work, we'll probably never do it again, or maybe we'll try it somewhere else, and then whatever else.
So,
Dead.
the way that we are going to go about it is asking yes or no questions. Ayana will be in the...
Stop distracting.
Ayana will be in the attic with the death bell. Shayna will be in the parents' room with one of the REM pods. Josh Martin will be in the kitchen under the Estes method. Corey will be in the parlor. Corey will be in the parlor asking the questions.
Won't he be in the kitchen as well? Because he has to ask the questions?
You can ask him for the
He
kitchen.
doesn't
or
have
does
to be
about it.
right next to you. Myself will be in the Stillinger room with the other REM pod, and the death bell, if that goes off, that signals yes. If Shayna's REM pod goes off, that signals no. My REM pod is just whether or not if there's any entities, energy within the room, any drops in temperature. And Josh obviously will be under Estes method if they feel like being
Josh will
verbal.
be the vessel.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 15 minutes starting now. Is there somebody here that would like to talk to us? Am I talking to one of the Moore children or those Sterling girls?
Wait, make sure you tell them which one is yes and which one's no.
Is the REM pod yes and the bell no?
Bell, yes. REM pod, no. The REM pod upstairs is no.
Alright, so we have some of our different equipment in the rooms.
4.
The REM pod upstairs you can use as a no,
Time.
and the bell you can use as a yes. Is there somebody here that would like to communicate with us?
2 words.
We were told that the killer was in the attic. Is that true? Did a stranger come into this room and kill you?
It's going so fast right now.
Is the killer's spirit still in this house?
Many.
Was the murderer a part of a church?
Most.
Was the person that started these killings, were they a person a part of the town? If I were to say the names of a person who potentially committed these crimes, would you be able to signal me?
Woman below. Woman. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna start listing off names of what they say are potential suspects. Was it Reverend Kelly? Was it Mansfield?
A hold. We get some help. Four on the way. In.
Are you at peace?
We did. We sure ours better.
By using the spirit box that Josh has, are you able to describe the man that you saw that night?
The kids have wish.
Can you talk to the vessel or Josh and describe the night the murders happened in a few short words?
Long, pleasure, painful, still good. Josh.
Is there something about Josh?
Protected.
Is Mansfield here with us?
Sing. Far. Go touch. Him.
Are you happy with what happened here?
Yes.
Am I talking to the person that committed these crimes?
Needed a long consequence.
Did you kill this family for a consequence?
Yes. Something just touched my neck. It like moved my. Something just like moved my chains completely down my neck.
How long has he been moving?
Oh, we have 3 minutes left, and now he's done.
Something just moved my.
Time!
Chains. Like it's like pulling my chain.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Let's go see if anyone else got anything.
the cat wall went off in there.
What?
That's when I came out and I looked at you weirdly.
I thought you were talking about the REM pod.
No.
Did it move off the paper thing?
The moment that the REM pod went off, the light went off, it didn't like.
Is it on
Okay,
video?
talk about- Oh, well, I guess the camera's rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We are exiting the barn and going back inside the house.
They finally released us from.
Did you bring the bell? Dinglebat?
Inland Big Mama.
Is it broke?
We have a REM pod.
No.
I hate these people. All right, we took a little break and now we're back. It's really cold in here. Oh. Are any of our people here with the, what's his name?
Boyd.
Is Boyd here? And would you like to talk still?
What do you guys?
Is there anybody else that's here that would like to talk?
You can also ring our bell if you want to let us know that you're here.
Oh, well, there we go. I seem to be pretty familiar with that. But
Would you rather use the bell than the REM pod? You can set off the bell again. That'll give us a definite answer. Or the REM pod, either or. Would you rather us go upstairs to talk? What does that mean?
Temperature.
Temps rising.
That wasn't red though.
That was.
Oh, is it? It looks yellow.
That's red.
It's red.
Is that you doing that? Are you standing somewhat near it to make it go warm? I don't feel warm.
I was about to say you want to warm up the room.
So obviously something's in here with us. Would you like to use the bell to communicate? We just have a few questions we'd like to ask you. Is Lena or Ina here? Is our little friend Boyd here? I know earlier Boyd really liked playing with the colorful lights on the REM pod. We'd love if him and his siblings could come do that again.
Would you like us to just move upstairs?
Shit.
Okay, we're going to get our equipment and we'll go upstairs. But I'm going to ask first. I'm going to name off the rooms and you use a piece of equipment to answer which room you want us to go into, okay? Can you do that? You can make the bell go off or the REM pod go off to let me know that you understand. Would you want us to go to the parents' room? Would you want us to go to the children's room? Would you want us to go into the attic? I never said, but it didn't say that, so.
Oh yeah, see, Catherine, she left this whole place. Oh, she went by
Mary.
Mary, and he did go by Boyd.
Would you rather us being in a different room upstairs?
Is that yes?
Okay, so when I ask, you gotta let us know. If you don't use our equipment, we can't figure out what your answer is. Would you like us all to go back and sit in the attic like we were earlier?
Yeah, it sounded like
There's a creek.
Yeah, it was right. It sounded like it was right there over there by that window.
it sounded like the AC unit kicking on there.
No, it's still not on.
Would you like us to move to the stairs?
No, please, that won't push down. No, please.
Okay, we can go move and we can sit on the stairs and talk to you. Would you want to talk to us there? Would you like us at the top of the stairs or standing on the stairs?
For the top of the stairs, you can use the bell. For standing on the stairs, you can use the REM Pod.
Does it not matter where we stand on the stairs? All right, well, we're going to move over closer to the stairs. We're going to go ahead and leave the REM pod in here. But we'll take the bell, since you seem to be liking the bell more right now. Okay, I'm supposed to sit on the stairs.
I'm gonna stay on this bed.
Okay. All right, we heard you on the stairs. Are you still here? You ready to talk now? I think we're in a good location for you. Was that you that made that noise by the window over here a little bit ago? All right, we moved into the attic again. Earlier when we were in here, we were talking to the Moore children. Oh, you just stopped your video.
Yeah, it was anyway, the one.
But we were talking to the Moore children, and we were playing a little game with the lights. Would you like to try that again? Is Boyd still here and wants to talk? Arthur Boyd?
I wonder if now, if it's just kind of like observing us, you know what I mean? Just.
Yeah, I gave you all the answers I'm going to give you.
And I was just hanging around.
They gave us some pretty solid answers, though.
I'm really curious though as to like all these notes
Yeah, when did this like become a thing? Like,
that are apologizing for the doll.
are you upset that we were taking pictures and videos of your dolls? Would you like us to apologize first? Like I said before, you can show us any kind of sign that you're here, that you're done talking. It doesn't have to be with our equipment. You don't have to set the light off. You don't have to set the bell off. But if you make some kind of noise that we can hear, maybe like a tap. Boyd, is that you messing with the lights?
Alright, y'all, it didn't go as breakfast.
Overall, I think we had a really good night with a lot of activity and evidence.
What was that?
The garbage
Door.
truck.
Did we not get the door shut?
No, it's
It's
not
a
shut.
garbage.
We'll have to go shut it.
When we first got here, we got really good REM Pod sessions with who we believed were the Moore children. We got really coincidental and kind of slightly crazy, insane responses on the Estes methods when we did those. We got the bell to go off a few times, and the REM Pod was like probably the most
With the colors.
consistent.
especially.
Yes,
Mhm.
at the beginning with the colors, that was really cool to see. What was it?
The bell.
We heard
the
some
bell
weird,
was going
really
off.
weird noises, and like at the end of the day, like this house like creaks anytime you breathe,
Yeah.
and every time you walk, something's moving and bouncing around. So sometimes it was hard to like decipher if it was like something that we were actually hearing or if it was like us. But
Well, this morning when they were sleeping, I saw the rocking chair rock a little bit, and I did not get it on video. I was too tired for that.
but we're just really tired because we decided instead of going to bed that we were gonna stay up for 2 hours.
And goof off. Because we didn't get to.
Yeah, we got all of our jokes and laughs out right then.
I'll say that honestly, last night was pretty crazy. Not anything crazy to where, where it like discouraged us or anything, but just in the sense of like, the most activity that we have gotten since starting. So it was really awesome to see all of that. They do say that some spirits can be tricksters and can, they like to, mess with people. So, who knows, you know what I mean? Who do you guys think? Let us know down below.
I definitely sensed no adults at all last night.
No, we even reached out several times to Josiah or Sarah or even the killer itself, and we mostly got the children. But mostly it was the little boys, and then sometimes we got Catherine to talk to us upstairs.
The most from the Moore
But
children.
it was mostly the Moore children speaking with us, and in my honest opinion, I don't.
Make sure my camera's still there.
We came here trying to find out if we could figure out who the killer was, and I feel like whether or not our answer was technically answered, I feel like all of our questions throughout the night were given solid evidence that something is here. So, but pretty cool house. It'd be cool to come back. Let us know what other places you guys would like to see us. Comment down below other places you would like us to investigate.
And as always, see y'all on the other side.
Tell me that you love me.